All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. If she be down the ride, oh, I'll bet that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JayH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? Are you feeling irie today? Let's talk. Let me clear something up. The last video, some people didn't like it, and that's fine. I knew it was going to ruffle some feathers, but let's just look at the numbers for a second. I had 247 likes and 12 dislikes. So if you were mad, just know you were in the minority. Now, before I go any further, let me say this. Thank you. Thank you to the ones who keep showing up, liking, sharing, commenting, even disagreeing with respect. Whether you agreed with the last message or not, you're here. You're paying attention, and that's what matters. Because this is not about what's being right. It's about getting it right. And that starts with us. Right now, the workroom floor is divided. It's divorced. You know it. I know it. Carriers do not trust each other. Clerks think they're on an island. People side-eyed each other over union drama, route favoritism, and who's the golden child, who's skating by and who's hustling. Meanwhile, management is watching. They are smiling. That's what they're doing. They do not have to divide us. We're doing it for them. Let's look at the APWU contract vote. This is what blew my mind. Out of 190,000 eligible members, only 36,000 people voted. That's less than 1 in 5 actually making their voices heard. That's wild, ain't it? And you know what that tells me? We're not just divided, we're tired, we're disillusioned. Some of y'all have mentally clocked out and just say, whatever, contract's gonna pass anyway. And you know what? That's exactly how they win. When we stop voting, when we stop caring, when we stop showing up, the system keeps rolling right over us. And that's a damn shame, because there's more of us than there is of them. And we literally have the numbers, but we do not have the unity. Y'all have heard the saying, a house divided amongst itself. Let me be real blunt. We can't keep screwing each other over and over and expect anything to get better. You can't say you want a stronger union, better routes, better bids, better management, safer working conditions, and then turn around and bully the new people that come in, or just abandon them, or badmouth your own steward, or stay silent when somebody's getting dogged out because it ain't my problem. Division is easy. Unity takes work. And I know it's hard to trust when you've been burned by this system. It's hard to believe in people when the system around you keeps failing. I read comments from people that say they're here for 30 plus years. It's been like that and it's only getting worse. It's never going to change. I hear you. That discourages people. I'll tell you this. We are the culture. I say change the culture. We are the culture. Not the contracts, not the PMG, not even the union heads. Us. We are the culture. What you do on the workroom floor, how you treat each other, sets the tone for what gets tolerated. You want to talk about dignity and respect, start with the people next to you. What makes you such a speaker of this, Jay? Well, I took psychology for what I actually went to college for. I part of my management skills. Restaurant management, not postal management. Food service and restaurant management. We have to learn psychology. You learn about the human people. So what if we were united? What if we did unite? What would happen if we actually united? Let's say 100,000 workers showed up for a contract vote. I mean, we got close with the NALC. If every carrier, if every clerk, every truck driver, every maintenance person moved as one, I'll tell you what happens. They listen. They have to. Because the power does not come from Washington. It comes from us. From the work we do every single day. From the fact that without us, nothing moves. But instead, we settle. We cave. We say, well, it's already done. That's the mindset right there. That's defeat before the fight even starts. And it doesn't need to be a fight. It needs to be a unite. Unite. That's why they think they can push unrealistic workloads. That's why they think that they can short staff you and still make the numbers. Because they know that you won't push back together, united. Y'all are just complain in the corners. Get on JayH's channel and complain in the comments and then keep it moving. I did a video yesterday and said if you have real solutions, drop them in the comments. I ain't got no comments in that video. No, I mean maybe 3 that actually have some substance. Now, I'm not going to say that you got to love everybody. I'm not saying that there's no real issues in management, because God knows there is, or in the union. What I'm saying is that we've tried this division and it clearly is not working. We've tried silence, apathy, isolation, mind your business. And where has it gotten us? Burned out. I did the video about that. Mental health breakdowns. Did the video about that. Postal workers, carriers are quitting. Did a video about that. Clerks doing extra shifts because they just screwing each other. I didn't do a video about that. Veterans walking away because they just can't take it anymore. I mentioned that in the video. This ain't just a job. It's people's lives. And if we can't figure out how to move together, we will continue to stay broken. And they'll keep counting their bonuses while the rest of us just continue to fight for scraps. Yeah. So no, I'm not backing down from my message, but I'm inviting you to go deeper. We've seen what happens when we divide it. Now, let's see what happens when we stand united. And before you go in the comments and say, there's good talk, but nobody actually does it. And I noticed in the video yesterday, I said, leave some comments that are productive. And there's people in there just, what's this guy trying to do, man? What's this guy trying to do? Unite. You want me to divide? I start dividing. You want me to bring us together? I start bringing us together. You want me to curse at management? I curse at management. Nothing makes some of you happy. Some of y'all need to get it together. You are the ones that like the drama queens, and you're men. If we ever show up on a united front, online, on paper, get your signatures, on the workroom floor, they would not have they wouldn't stand a chance against a united front. This place could be better. It could be fairer. It could be more human, but not with us divided, not without us here. So the question isn't, what are they going to do for us? The real question, what are we willing to do for each other? Because I hear unions say, stronger together, period. I've heard that. But what do you guys? Divided, mentally broken, frustrated, lost in space, confused, aggravated. I understand it. I am going to have one of the APWU presidential hopefuls on a live this upcoming week. And if you think I speak passionate, wait till you hear about him, the national. So I sent an invite to both of them. I'm waiting for the second one to return my email, but one of them will be on. And you talk about passion. I want, even if you are a carrier, if you see me doing a live, and it got something to do with president inside the title, click it, watch it. Because I spoke to him. I've seen him online. And I finally got a chance to speak to him. If you think I'm a shit talker, good God almighty, this man is on it. But that's what y'all need. You need a fighter, not a divider. Fighters, not dividers. Whoa, that rhymes. That rhymes. Y'all probably like, this dude sucks. But all I hear is talk. And I don't sweat that. Y'all ain't gotta like me either, and I respect that. This is JayH, and I'm out.
All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. If she be down the ride, oh, I'll bet